So we're gonna rate the skin store. I know I'm a bit late to this, but because my live stream isn't working, I've got to make some content, and I'm not doing Fortnite Save the World content because that game's pretty dead. So I'm gonna do a Rust skin store review and rate the stuff out of 10 in 2 categories. Number 1, is it useful? And number 2, does it look good? So let's go in. Let's load up the skin store. Okay, so we see these skins. I don't know how to say the name. Necrochromic Arsenal. I'd say they look pretty good. I would give the skin set like a solid 7, but that's my opinion. So I'd say it's a solid 7, but then if we go to view the guns, they don't look too good. So I'd say, see, when it comes to how good they look, is a solid 9. But then see if you were to die while holding it and someone was trying to pick up your kit, they'll stick out like a sore thumb, and it's all pretty expensive. So if you want to pick up something from the set, I'd say either the hunting bow or yoga is they're the cheapest ones out of the whole set, including the pumpy. But these two you'll probably use the most out of all of the skins. So I'd say, seeing as they stick out like a sore thumb, I'm gonna rate them a solid like 3 whenever it comes to how good they are, whenever it comes to like tactical advantage. Another shocking pack. I think this is very useful. Other than the one thing which annoys me is that, see the doors, they make a shocking noise. So if you're just in your base because it's nighttime, and they do light it up, so on usefulness I'm going to rate it a 7. Because it lights the base up. There's just one thing I don't really like about it is the noise it makes. It's pretty annoying in game. This is just what the door looks like. It's a pretty good skin, just if they could like maybe like get rid of the noise or something. And I've got nothing against it, like it's something different for once, but just don't really like the noise of them. So overall, see when it comes to looks, I think it's gonna be a 7 as well. So altogether that's a 14. Altogether this one is like a 12, no, 12 or 11. I can't remember what I rated it for usefulness. It was either 2 or 3. Now the Beach Scout. I like it a bit. So when they look good, but they're mainly for role players. So I think I'm gonna rate it a 5 out of 10 when it comes to how good they look. But when it comes to, I'd say, how useful they are, they're not very useful. But if you want to pick up skins for, because you don't have any skins for crews, then I'd say you should get this. But overall, when it comes to usefulness, I'm gonna rate it a 2. So overall, a 7 out of 20. Now this one, I like it because I normally live in the desert, because for some weird reason whenever I'm there, there's always lots of stone, so I always live just outside of it. And see if the metal armor one, desert camo, comes out, please comment on this video and tell me, because I would really like to do a review and I would really like to get them. So I'd say when it comes to how useful, I'd say they're like a solid like 9, because if someone's trying to pick up your kit or something in the desert, then it'll be kind of hard to find it. But then see, whenever it comes to how good they look, I'd give it a 5. So it's probably the highest rated one with a 14 overall. Oh shit, what did I do? 14 overall, and that's what I'm rating it all together. But then a 9 with how useful and a 4 with the looks. Now the solid gold Thompson, you don't get much gold skins on Rust, so it's actually pretty good to pick up, especially if you don't have a Tommy skin and you like the Tommy. I might pick this up, but then again I also mightn't. If it leaves with, if the special shops changes in 2 hours, then like the special items bit with the other guns, I would rate it out of looks a 10 and usefulness a 2, so a solid 12 altogether. It looks pretty good. And I wouldn't mind picking up myself soon. Now the laser blade salvaged sword is a good skin, and I know a lot of people mightn't pick it up as they'll never use it, but in the prim stages of the game, everyone's picking these up. Just get a skin. Just don't use it in the night, because if some kid with a crossbow or bow comes out and sees you holding that, they'll have a tactical advantage. And that, if you want, I will rate the PlayStation future weapons and tools set. But see, for the salvaged sword, when it comes to how useful it is, I think I'm going to rate it a 1. When it comes to how good it looks, this thing looks like a lightsaber, mate. So I think I'm going to rate it a... When it comes to looks, a 10. So it's an 11. Like, this is how you can see if it glows or not. So you can see that's pretty bright. And then if you look at this, so there's some reflection, but then to prove to use these glow. That's useful for navigating your base, so that's gonna be the video. This is part 1 of rating the skin store. I know it's a bit late, but these are all pretty good skins other than the Beach Scout one, but it's just a re-release for Beach Scout. So I'm gonna end this one here. See you in the next one.